welcome to our very scary horror episode of FANatics. We'll start off in London at Shopstock, and then we'll end up here. Where, you ask? In St. Thomas, where we'll find out all about Tom Zombie. Don't be scared. Well, maybe a little.
Shopstock started about 4 years ago. This is a show made for horror fans and fans of old movies, drive-in movies, blood and guts, exploitation, comedy, classics, everything, drive-in stuff. So we started Shopstock for that, to cater to the people that were fed up with the congestion and fed up with the other. We make it intimate. We bring in guests that are appreciative of fans. There's no cash grabbing going on. Everything is affordable, everything is real, intimate, and it doesn't matter who you are, your family, you're welcome here. You don't even have to like horror movies. You could come in here and be like, oh, horror movies freak me out. And then you look at it and you see all the behind the scenes stuff, and you see all these filmmakers who are so passionate about their movies, and you get it. And you go, oh my God, this is great. And you become part of it. You get sucked in. It's great.
Ever imagine that after the first movie, 20 years later, there'd be a sequel?
I was so shocked when they said they were going to actually make the sequel. I was so excited because, you know, the truth is, it was like a second chance for me to go back to camp and relive the memories and the, you know, the time away with a lot of the original cast members and Robert Hiltzik. So it was very surreal, and I relived everything and more. It was a blast, and I was shocked that we did it.
What's the matter? Can't you talk?
Why do you think it was such a hit amongst horror fans and other fans?
You know, I think the reason Sleepaway Camp resonates with so many people is because the ending, I think, really stays with you. So you watch, you know, this camp movie, it's fun, the kids are real teenagers. I mean, I was 13 when we made it, I was a little girl, and I think it's shocking that you'd have a little girl running around doing what she's doing, you know, that caused a stir. So yeah, I think it was the ending and the teenagers.
Now, you were 13, I think 14 when the movie actually came out. Were you allowed to see your own movie?
Yes, I saw the movie. I brought my whole 8th grade class with me. And I saw the ending with everybody else. And although I had read the script, I knew what was going to happen. I was shocked. You know, needless to say, I just kind of stood back in complete, like, deer in headlights moment. You know, I grabbed my cousin. I was like, that's me. Oh, my gosh.
What do you think makes this film so popular amongst its fans?
Well, I mean, the series of films, each has its own kind of little world. It's completely separate from the others. It's not like a franchise film that's trying to replicate the same thing over and over again. It's more a kind of, the sequels are kind of linked thematically rather than like by direct narrative. It's not the same characters coming back and back again, even though they've been killed, you know. So it's more kind of what ideas can we introduce around this notion of sewing people together in a human centipede.
Did you find it difficult playing that character without any dialogue?
Well, originally the character had lots of dialogue, but Tom liked what I did without dialogue in the casting and thought it was stronger than some of the dialogue that he'd written, so he took it out.
You've had such a diverse career, and I'm just wondering how you got the role as Captain Spaulding.
Well, I was told to go to this building and sign a letter of non-disclosure take the script home and read it, and if I liked it, the part was mine.
Were there any previous roles that you had that influenced you to build that character?
No, I'm just crazy.
What can fans expect from you in the future? What's coming up for you?
More craziness. I've got a film that's just been finished called High on the Hog that I'm very excited about.
Something that you love to do or that you enjoy doing that has nothing to do with acting?
Actually, I'm a certified hypnotherapist.
Hi, this is Felissa Rose, and you're watching FANatics on Rogers TV.
You're watching FANatics on Rogers TV.
Before I go anywhere, I need a costume. And where do I go when I need a costume? Dotsy's, of course.
This is Dotsy's Entertainment Company, and we have full range of lovely costumes, face paint, makeup, and we love conventions. You can rent and or buy, and we are one of the few costume shops that have costumes on sale all year. Yes, even in October, we have on sale costumes. So when you come in, you can either rent or buy. Sometimes the prices of the retail ones are cheaper than rentals, and sometimes not.
How do you help a customer come up with an idea, or if they have an idea, how do you help them make the perfect costume?
So when people come in and they're not exactly sure what they're looking for, is what we'll do is we'll give them a list of costumes from previous years, help them maybe figure out what they might want to be. Some people just want to dress up, but they don't know what. So like, here, put this on, and they're like, okay, done. Usually the guys, just saying, will do that. Yeah, we'll just go through stuff that's been popular in previous years and see what we can work out, and sooner or later we always come up with something.
And you have accessories, you have wigs, you have all sorts of things.
We have wigs, weapons, suspenders, all the fun stuff, and then of course all your makeup needs.
Tell me about your popular rentals as far as costumes go.
So some of our most popular ones, like some of the ones we got you into already today, like the Gene Simmons is always a very popular one. There's a Darth Vader we have that's very high quality, which don't know what you'll see, but I know a certain somebody behind that camera has worn it before. We have a really awesome Joker. We have a great Gladiator, which I think the head's behind me. We have lots of cool mascot costumes that rent. There's a kid that rents mascot every year. It's a new one every year just to go out. So those are some of our better, well-known rentals we have.
Okay, so if I want to rent a costume for the evening, what price ranges are we looking for?
Our rental costumes range in adults anywhere from $20 to $35 for 48 hours. So usually, but if it's like a weekend, usually it's Friday to Monday, so it'd be $20 to $35 for that time. And if that's a little high, we do have a lot of retail stuff that we can get you dressed up for, let's just say $5. And you can also go anywhere up to the $80, $90, $100, a couple $100. And if we don't have what you look for, we can easily get what you're looking for, as long as there's enough time. That's the key. For more information on anything we have, you can always look on our website. It's www.dotsytheclown.com. We're also on Facebook, and there's lots of cool deals and promotions that pop up there. Same with the website. Lots of cool stuff going on there. Our phone number is 519-633-7767.
The Star Wars event has been happening here at Storybook Gardens. I believe this is the 4th year. It's been very popular. It's actually been one of our highest attended events when we have the London group here at Storybook. I think the parents like sharing their Star Wars memories with their kids, and a lot of the families, they come, adults and children, and they're all dressed in Star Wars characters. I've seen a family here today. It looks like Mom has knitted some hats for them. There's a Princess Leia hat and an R2-D2 hat, so definitely the parents bring their kids for the whole family to participate.
Do you know who I like? I like that guy who wound in circles.
On the unicycle?
Yeah.
this is the St. Thomas Tom Zombie Prom. This is the kickoff to our St. Thomas Tom Zombie Festival, which is a huge, fun thing for everybody to get involved in. It's a celebration of the fantasy horror genre. What we're doing unique here really is tying the festival to local legend. So we have to fulfill what's called the Contract of Veils in order to keep St. Thomas safe from the 200-year-old Tom Zombie curse. And as long as we manage to fulfill the Tom Zombie Contract of Veils, then St. Thomas will remain safe. So there's different things we have to go through. Tonight is choosing the doomed couple to represent the curse at the festival, and then the Tom Zombie contest itself in September at the festival, which is kind of like a reverse beauty pageant where we choose the year's new Tom Zombie.
A long time ago, there was a guy who got cursed, and now I have to carry the curse so that zombies don't overrun St. Thomas. It's a pretty important job.
And what does that entail? What do you have to do?
Well, I have to be present at all of these events to oversee, well, tonight for the Tom Zombie Prom, I have to oversee the doomed couple. And at the Tom Zombie Festival, I'm going to have to pass on the curse to another unfortunate soul who will have to carry it.
This is the second annual Tom Zombie Festival, so it's very new. But the Contract of Veils was signed and sealed in 2010, and the internal negotiations have been ongoing up until last year when we had the very first official Tom Zombie Festival, and now we're moving into year 2. It's growing really fast, and we tie it to local history. We use local landmarks, local gems like the Queso station here. The festival itself is at the Railway Museum that's just behind us. We like to say we resurrect an interest in local history, and we're using what we have to try and make something amazing. This location is perfect. The festival is right behind this building, but we're also only a few blocks away from City Hall. So at the festival, once we choose our new Tom Zombie, they lead the zombie walk to City Hall for what we call the transition ceremony. And that's where the previous year's Tom Zombie hands the mantle off to the new year's Tom Zombie. And that's how we keep St. Thomas safe, thank goodness. Because nobody wants rampaging zombies in the countryside, right? I mean, that'd be bad.
Welcome, thank you.
Vacuum piece! Yeah, she is! Zombie girl! Go, go, go! Sorry. Oh. No one goes, go.
My name is Vincent M Ward. I play Oscar from The Walking Dead Season 3. And the way that I was picked, I just auditioned. I honestly didn't know what I was auditioning for. I just looked at it like it was another job. They said it's for a show called The Walking Dead, and I said, what's The Walking Dead? They said it's about zombies. And I said, who's watching TV about zombies? Come to find out, everybody's watching TV about zombies. So that's how I picked. But when I was casted, I was actually casted for a character named Mouse. And then once we got there on set, another guy was like, I'm here playing Mouse. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm here playing Mouse. So, nowadays you have to keep everything a secret. So our names for the show was a secret until we got there.
And when you got the part, how did that change your life?
Like I said, I didn't know what I was a part of. And when I started looking at my Twitter account going up, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm a part of something special here. And then come to find out I am part of something special. So it definitely has opened up doors. I mean, if it wasn't for The Walking Dead, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now.
I'm lucky.
We both are.
Tell me now, you played Wayne Gretzky's bodyguard? Come on.
Well, I was working on Everybody Hates Chris, and I was actually hired to be Terry Cruz's personal stand-in. And a lot of times the stand-ins were better actors than the people that they hired. So they just gave me, I played like 7 different characters on the show. So that's how I became Wayne Gretzky's bodyguard.
Aside from theater, something that you love, something you have a passion for?
Life. I have a passion for just waking up every day and just being happy. You know, a lot of people wake up and they're miserable, and I don't understand that, because he didn't have to wake you up. One, you have a place to stay. You can go to a refrigerator. You can go use a bathroom. You know, a lot of people are just miserable with their lives when you should be grateful for what you have. I'm honored to be here because somebody else could have been sitting right here, but I'm here, and you know, whenever they need me to come back, they've been so professional and so nice. I come back every year.
And the person who will save and keep St. Thomas safe for another year is Jay.
Everybody's supposed to do it. Jay! 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 You are the or shall I say?
Thanks for joining us on this very scary episode of Fanatics. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, and check out these amazing events when they come around again, which they totally will. Thanks, and see you next time on Fanatics. Zombie eyes. Yeah. And where do I go when I needed the coolest costumes? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Before I go, I knew you were going to do something. You were. Okay, go away. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to go away. Bees. I hate bees. Hold on. Okay. I'm so scared I can't stop laughing. Where's here? Can you see? Do you know where we are? I don't know what's happening when you do that, though.
Yeah.
Party people. Oh, hey, camera turned on. I saw that light.
I can't breathe. Hey, now, wait.
Oh, we're getting comfy. We're getting in
I have no shame. I don't know what to. Okay,
just look that way.
Okay, fine. Well, let me just have
See, 'cause you're making me-
Should I just give him the microphone?
No, you hold
The problem is we were fooling around too much already today, people in Cameraland, and it made her really excited and funny, and now she can't hold it in, and she laughs, and
Excuse me.
she just can't do it.
Did I do it?
Yes.
I did not. I didn't even say. Okay.